We get a ball up. For Geelong missing, Cam Mooney, who was missing because of his brother's wedding. Enright, Selwood, Blake, Mackey, Harley, Wachinski and Bartell. Bartell a late exclusion. David Johnson ducked his head, ran into Hadley. Umpire was wise to it and paid holding the ball. Good decision.
Oh, it was a great decision. He's just dropped his head, tried to barge through, didn't get rid of the foot. He didn't know if he had too much prior opportunity. However, I think the umpire said, well, if you're going to try and barge through, you better get rid of it.
Barr got it from Hadley. Chip kick. Hanson. Hands to it. Not the second grab. Bentley scoops it back. Carlton to the goal square. It's all about the bounce here. Taylor met the bounce well. Kelly. Corey.
Having a big night Taylor. So far as Harry.
A big year last year for a debutant. Milburn. Kelly.
Good
and
tackle.
Dragged down. Superb tackle. Stephen Brown, who started on the bench for the Blues, to take it just outside 50. Plays on quickly. Stevens no one to go to. Doesn't want to give it away, Russell. Armfield. The open side, Chris Johnson. He could go for goal. Just pops it to the hot spot. Wiggins.
Great mark, Chief. Wasn't a good mark, Jason. He just kept his eyes on the nut. It was a good kick coming in. And he was committed to winning the footy, and he did it.
He doesn't lack courage, Simon Wiggins. This was a 50-50 ball. You could see Taylor coming from one side, Wiggins from the other. It was just that half a step in front. Eyes on the football all the way through the contest.
Started with Armfield coming across the other side of the ground, swinging it to the commentary side. And he looks like he's backing up some terrific form last week. He'll be really hard to push out for round one.
Won't be happy with that. It was a big build-up for Simon Wiggins. And he can kick a goal. Of course, 4 here in his 100th game last year. In one of his best performances of his career.
One of the big highlights, I think, for the Blues last year when the Chief got his 100th medallion or plaque presented by Stephen Kernahan. It was pretty clear that he was a well-liked fellow around the group.
Yeah, very popular. And I think a lot of that's to do with his work ethic. He does all the right things, puts his body on the line. But one thing Carlton can't afford are misses like that. I mean, weight of possession heavily in favour of Geelong. They need to make the most of their opportunities, the Blues.
Absolutely. Armfield. Cura. Corey. It hasn't necessarily come out. And we'll get a ball up. The umpires liked Wiggins' game that day as well. They gave him 2 Brownlow votes, and it's the only votes he's had in his 103-game career, the Chief.
That's okay.
And the ball up. Nice palm down to Kelly, to Ling. Trademark Geelong. Stokes.
Had to be a free kick.
And wants to play onto advantage.
Hands.
Pops to the pocket. Lonergan.
Gee, that's a classy kick from Matthew Stokes. Looking for Ottens with the long kick.
He's going to have to jump over 3 Ottens. Can't get there, but he crumbs his own work. Hands it inboard, Austin. Stevens.
I think it was Armfield behind. It wasn't Armfield, in fact. It might have been Stevens, who just got a hand in the back and nudged Ottens underneath the ball and got away with it.
3 Blues looked at each other moments ago, and none of them went for the ball. They were lucky to get out of that.
I'm glad you said he got a little nudge, Jared, because I was about to say he was lining up for the big leap. He didn't get very high, Brad Ottens.
He was rusty last week, though, Brad Ottens, in his first game for the year. This is just his second game. Johnson thumps it long. Big lead from Jacobs, and Fisher back of the pack, wet at best. Poke pass. Call out from Yarran.
2-on-2 in the forward 50 if they move it quickly.
So yet to play a senior game, but knew when to call a teammate out. Chris Yarran, some cleverness. And a big thump kick. And he's having a day out, Harry Taylor. Scarlett. Ablett. Scarlett with the one hand. Ling. Travis Varco. Half back flank. Inside 3 minutes to quarter time. Taking them on. Running through the zone. Ablett doesn't want to turn it over. Keeps control. Ottens. Laidler. Little fumble. Rookie-less player. Back to Ablett. All the way back. Harry Taylor. Matty Scarlett. They'll reload. Takes on Yarran.
And there is the standard that you have to achieve if you're going to do a top-line side. They have gone round in circles, but they haven't given up the ball.
Varco to Lim to Jakira on the boundary, rolls it towards goal and getting back. Last line of defence, Jacobs. They might mess it up still. Corey was that 20. Varco caught to play on, tackled by Bentley, got the kick away, and Lonergan marks just outside the square.
Well, we'll give Travis Varco the benefit of the doubt and say he was attempting a pass there. I don't know if he was straightening up and just got tackled at the time, but look, you called it very well, Derek. Geelong didn't have anything on, so all they did was maintain possession, and in the end that option in the middle of the ground opened up, and then they go bang, bang, bang. This is where they end up.
To stretch the margin to the biggest of the night. They lead by 12.
Well, Brett Thornton not too happy with Tom Lonergan. There's a little bit going on there. Travis Varco trying to do the right thing and help his teammate and copping his share of roughing up as well, and he's giving away a bit of size and weight.
Scotty, don't.
The boys love a bit of body contact, don't they?
Bit of jumper grabbing.
Who's got the bigger muscles?
Scotty.
I think he embarrassed him there, the umpire, because he kept calling him Scotty. And there's no Scotty there. It's Brett Thornton.
Scott Thornton plays for Freo, didn't he?
He should know Brett Thornton because he was near best on ground last week.
Right. Umpires tonight, McLaren, Donlan, Jennings and Hay.
That would have made a good defence at the tribunal. I never got a warning. I don't know who he's talking to, a bloke called Scott.
Yeah, send it up to the appeals, they'll get you off.
It's got nothing to do with me. 20 plays 8. 1:19 to quarter time.
Stevens now on the back line. He was with head-to-head against Ling, but now he's looking after Stokes.
There's Ellard to Russell. Hunt to Laidler. McKenna, Taylor, Tenace, Ling. Positive possession football by the Cats. Maintain possession, Darren Milburn.
This is going to come back to Josh Hunt, who's been on his own for some 40-odd seconds.
He can go here.
Possession number 14 for Harry Taylor. He's got his own footy.
Josh Hunt, who played some international rules last year, lifted his rate and got the reward to Ablett. Went for the 1-2 with Hogan, and he sold him out. Back to Ling, not 20. Hogan again.
Nice
have the shot from 55, short, perfection. Chapman to have a shot, and he is a dead-eye. Rarely ever misses.
It was terrific work from Hogan, Simon Hogan on that occasion. Gary Ablett was looking for the give and get, but he realised he was going to be cornered, so Hogan just said, no, I'll go a different way. I'll turn back inside. I'll do a little exchange with Cameron Ling and then deliver to Chapman.
Talked about it a lot, but 33 goals, 13 last year. One of the most accurate kicks in the comp. And he's left that left after the build-up.
You put a lot of pressure on him, John.
Well, he's normally equal to it. 21 plays 8. The Blues hang in, but the Cats, the all-conquering Cats, hold sway at the first change. Hamlet and Bartel, another outstanding season. Scala, Burns, Ling, trademark Geelong, straight down the middle, over the head of Hawkins, peeling back, Ablett lurking in the forward line. The magician, can he start well? Oh, you betcha! Off hands though, Hogan. Nice collect. Chip kick, Hawkins on the bounce. Caught, got it up, and the snapper goal is through. These two teams have only met once in the last 12 months. Geelong and Carlton last year, 56-point margin in favour of the Cats. So a big 10-goal win essentially for Geelong, the only time they've met, and they won't meet again until round 19 this year, these two teams. So they'll have a long, hard look at each other tonight, even though they've both got a lot of players out.
Jason, what do you do with Harry Taylor if you're Brett Ratton? You've got Cloak, who's playing the nominal centre-half forward, but the most attacking man on the ground is Harry Taylor, playing virtually loose in defence.
Yeah, they're going to have to do something to stem the tide because Taylor's just mopping everything up and virtually